Welcome back. We are Sam and Kelly. We spent 10 months converting our Sprinter van into a tiny home on wheels. We've been living full-time in our van, and last week we were in San Diego. And now we're on our way to our dream van life location. But before we get there, we're going to need to cross 4 states. We're going to show you our campsites, what we eat in the van, and how we've handled the beginning stretches of living full-time in our van. We can't wait to take you along this week's journey. 4 states in one day. We are off to Flagstaff, Arizona. Woo! Look where we are, Tony.
Your first state sign.
Your first state sign.
We've been on the road for the past 3.5 hours. We're about 45 minutes from Flagstaff, and it is clear as day, but there's lightning everywhere. I'm gonna see if I can film it, but it's just like full lightning bolts, and it's so entertaining when we're driving. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I think I got it.
You definitely got it.
Oh! It was literally just sunny and green and just beautiful, and now out of nowhere, it's just raining like crazy.
We made it to Flagstaff, Arizona, and first thing we did was we took Sunny to a dog park and let him stretch his legs and run around. And then we went to Jiffy Lube and got our headlight fixed really quickly, like less than 10 minutes. And we've just been driving around Flagstaff and just got to some BLM land that we can park at. Already Flagstaff is exceeding our expectations. We were really just planning on passing through, but it's such a cuter town than we even expected. I've never been here before. We're really excited to explore, but right now we're gonna pick our campsite at the BLM land. The sunflowers and wildflowers are in full bloom here in Arizona, and so I've been wanting to pull over at the different sunflower spots, but we finally are right now. It's so pretty. Look at this.
Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen, no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig.
Get away from the mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. Tonight we are making pasta primavera. Basically, it's like a veggie pasta with some light olive oil and some seasoning and no tomato sauce or anything like that, but it's one of my favorite meals. This right here is the secret ingredient. Lots and lots of lemon. Good. What did you think of dinner?
That was my favorite meal I've had in a very long time.
Now, I need to school you in Uno.
Now, I'm gonna school you in Uno. Sonny was supposed to be our judge to make sure Kelly wasn't cheating, but I think he's sleeping on the job.
Can I just say how much of a game changer weather is when you're living in a van? We have these 2 side bunker windows that are such a game changer. We're having like a cross breeze situation right now, and it is making this van so nice and cool and peaceful right now. Last night was definitely a test of living in the van, and it was way too hot for us. So we got a motel, and tonight I'm just like, wow. This van is a million times better than any motel. Except there's a lot of mosquitoes in here, but we'll deal with that.
Good morning, Tony. You're on patrol? Are you on Paw Patrol?
Oh, he's on Paw Patrol. That's so cute.
We thought Arizona was just gonna be all desert, and this is the beauty of van life. You get to go to places and see things you didn't expect, and I'm just blown away.
We are walking around the historic downtown Flagstaff area right now, and we just went to a cool flea market that was right by City Hall. This one was so reasonably priced and really, really awesome stuff. And the only thing we ended up buying was
some pineapple, chipotle, spicy salsa, which I'm gonna go to town in a little bit.
So I think we had some good self-restraint if you come on a Saturday to check out the flea market by the City Hall. It was really awesome. Parking was $1 per hour. You could never find that back home. That's awesome.
This is a little bit more up my alley.
If you like flowers, you will be in absolute heaven here. There is just wildflowers everywhere we turn. Look at this.
This is unreal.
Living life at night. I tried to find a payphone, like a cloud in a desert sky. But then some vultures found me, singing loud tone.
1 mile.
1 mile.
Gotta love it.
Woo! 0.9 miles more than I thought we'd do. Honestly, now I'm really happy with our decision to upgrade the tires to the KO2 all-terrain tires, because this is not four-wheel drive, and these roads have been pretty easy to drive through. I think it's probably helping. So I just went skating at Fox Glen Park. It was actually really fun. It's a really cool park. There's a baseball field there and a massive soccer field. There was a lot of people having picnics, and it just seemed like a cool place for people to hang out. And now we are back at our campsite that we were at last night. We had the bug net up because there's lots of bugs. We're making some ramen tonight, and Kelly's gonna do some yoga with our brand new outdoor rug. It's gonna be a good night.
Yoga in a studio is good. Yoga in beautiful places, spectacular. Now we are gonna stay in the shelter of our van because the mosquitoes are going cray right now. And we're gonna make our favorite. It's this spicy ramen. We absolutely love it. And then we put in some hard-boiled eggs with it. Spiciest ramen that we can find. We've been making this since college. Oh my god, I forgot how spicy it is. This used to be our staple, but I think I'm weak.
But it's so good. Now I gotta finish Kelly's.
Ew, this is so not cute.
But it's real.
Every morning before we leave, we get the van prepped for driving. This includes anything that's hanging, like my plant here or our fruit hammock.
We also have to remove all the window covers so we can see where we're driving.
I make sure Sunny's water bowl is filled up. I also put our plants on our seat so they can get some extra sunlight when we're at a campsite. I always make sure to put them back on their Velcro when we're ready to drive. Then lastly, this bungee cord. It saves our life from the drawer falling out.
If we're lucky enough to stay at a really cool campsite like we're at, we usually like to take a nice long walk to stretch the legs before a long day of driving.
This campsite is so beautiful. I'm so grateful that we found it. We just found it on the iOverlander app, and I think we said before that it is BLM land, so it's totally free. You just have to make sure to be super respectful of your space. Don't leave anything behind. If you can't find this on iOverlander, message us and we will send you the coordinates. We will definitely be back when we come back to Arizona.
I love Mom.
I love when Sunny offers to drive. 10 and 2, baby. I'm gonna make a matcha. Oh, please hold. Our batteries in our whisker have died, so Sam's gonna run to the grocery store and we will continue this in a second. Wait, be careful with spinning it because there's shit all over it. Okay. So,
My shirt.
Sam didn't realize when you have on the whisk that you can't turn it on.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Literally, you'll need a bleach pen. Sam's gonna go back to Fry's to get a bleach pen for his shirt because there is indeed matcha all over his white shirt. Ah, he dropped it! Round 2, he's back!
How's the matcha?
So basically the matcha's done. We can refilm the recipe another day, but tastes good, just a lot of effort to get here. What is going on today? First time matcha. I tried to be nice, make myself a little egg salad sandwich, and it just, before I even took a bite, it face planted on the ground. We have been driving about 4 hours or so. We are finally at the Four Corners Monument. The cool thing about the Four Corners Monument is you're at 4 states at once. So we are in New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, and Arizona all at once. So we're gonna go check it out. What'd you think?
I'm mostly happy because we got Sunny's 4 paws in one state at one time, so I'm really
Yeah.
excited about that. So that was why I wanted to come here, personally.
Yeah, it's basically just like a plaque on the ground. It's definitely cool to say that you're in 4 states at once. I felt like we were in the Walk to Remember scene. Sunny has gone from being a foster pup to being a little wanderlust travel puppy who was just in 4 states at once. Good life, right? Good life for a dog. Where are we going?
We're going to Colorado.
Bye-bye, beep beep. Woo! As you can see, we just arrived in Colorado. We are so excited. This is the #1 destination that we wanted to go to while we were in the van living full time, which is what we're doing right now. And so everything that we've been doing along the way is just a little cherry on top, like Flagstaff was a total gem to us. I'm sure other people know how amazing Flagstaff was. We are not really familiar with Arizona, so we just stupidly thought it was all the desert land, and northern Arizona is quite a beauty. It kind of reminds me of what I think Colorado is going to be like. We are just so excited to be back on the road full time after Sam's editing gig.
The editing gig was definitely necessary so we could really live van life the way we want to live it. But this was the #1 place we wanted to go to as soon as I finished, and I'm so excited to be here. I've never been to Colorado. Kelly's been, but when she was a little kid. This is kind of like both of our first times in this beautiful state, and I'm just very excited to be here.
We have a couple more hours of driving ahead of us before we get to our campsite, so we're gonna put down the camera. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. It's so awesome to be able to share our experiences and our journey, and hopefully give you some fun tips that you could do on a road trip in the future. I'm Kelly.
I'm Sam.
And this is Sunny. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.